Hello, Cheryl.
Hey, Wahn.
Hey, thank you for being here. And can you first introduce yourself, where you are at right now, and what's your background and what do you do at the moment?
Hi, everyone. So I'm Cheryl, and I work on digital expansion in APAC for sports and nutrition brands. But I'm also a Pilates instructor.
Mm,
I work with clients who are going through rehab.
yeah, great work that you do for both in digital marketing expansion and also helping people to in rehab with Pilates, right? Such an honor for you to allow me to interview you as a testimonial video today. And today will be about your experience in coaching together with me. And I would like to start with the first question, which is, can you tell me and the audience on where were you at before when you decide to hire me, and why did you decide to work together with me?
Okay, cool. But first of all, thank you, and I'm so happy to be here because I want to share with everybody the lovely things that came out of our sessions together. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, when I approached you one, I think my career and family was going in quite an upwards trajectory actually, and I engaged you for the reasons of self-development, and I think that
Mm,
sounds very corporate, being from the corporate world myself in the past, but I really wanted to find more fulfillment in my next role and give myself permission to go after my dreams. And I think that's why what you offered stood out to me.
mhm. Thank you. And what is life right now for you after you finish the program together? What have changed and what have improved for you?
Um, if we throw back to the past when we met and when I had signed up for the program, we worked together during a time of, I would say, pretty excruciating conditions for me, in that, like, I was based away from home and I was working in Korea alone. Um, And then shortly after, when we reconnected again, I was actually recovering from a massive surgery and I was navigating recovery. Um, so, where I am today, being able to be better than or happier than the person that I was, I think it's a huge leap, both
Mhm,
mentally in the mental space as well as physical capabilities.
mhm. And what did you learn from our work together?
I would say that one of the most crucial things that I learned working together with you was understanding that feeling emotions are crucial and necessary to survival, and learning where these emotions are apparent in the body. That stood out the most to me. Other things that I learned would be um, things to do with the mind body connection, because in our discussions, a lot of literature came up where you had shared books that helped, books on boundaries, books on safety. And I remember this one book that really stood out to me, and I actually kept it. I brought it to me with me to the hospital, and I actually kept it at the side of my bed because I was like, okay, when I'm done with the surgery, I'm going to be really bored, and this will be the book that I'm going to read throughout my entire stay in the hospital. Unfortunately, I didn't because it was very hard to focus. And the body isn't 100% after you're done with massive surgery. But this book was when the body says no.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, thank you. And how is the thing that you learn still continue to impact your life right now?
I would say that it's a continuous application of what the tools that I've learned through your program, and a process of self-regulating. And this self-regulation has to be practiced and applied consistently to be able to, to allow you to benefit from it and to take you through the changes in life that are happening all the time.
And what surprised you about our work together? I also know that you yourself also love being in self-development journey. What is the difference that you see in working together with me that perhaps you might not experience before somewhere else?
I would say that I have had several different coaches throughout my career journey, but some of my previous experiences were a little bit more focused on analytical portion only. So there was very little engagement in terms of what your body is feeling, how you're being led or transformed by your emotions. So what surprised me about you, Wahn, was that you had this capacity for empathy, and you were able to hold space for me in the conversations. You had a natural ability to code switch, right? So, and what I mean is that you could bring a gentleness to certain topics that are sensitive, but you can also be analytical and get shit done.
Thank you. It was a nice it's not a nice hearing from a person reflecting back to me. Thank you for your answer. And if there is a person who is on the fence and considering in working together in my program, what would be the things that you want to tell them?
So firstly, I would just tell that person that curiosity led you here, so now just try. But I think I would recommend exploratory sessions with you. So because like I mentioned, the methodology that you used with me at least was body and mind based. It was also very rooted in like palpable feeling. There are different dimensions to the course and the program that I didn't manage to experience in other programs. So it's definitely worth a shot. This is not purely analytical, but it is also not purely talk therapy. And it's definitely not AI solutions-based therapy. So I believe that, one can definitely apply the skills that she has based on how you respond as a participant and what you need, right? And I also want to say that if you want to ease any mental block you have away, or if you are looking for your version of success, whatever that means, by being exposed to different kinds of decision-making frameworks, then this is the course for you.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Anything else that you want to share that I haven't touched on?
I just want to say that I met Wahn in the corporate world. I became her student, and I stayed friends with her throughout, months of being in a different place. So you're not just getting a coach, but you're getting a friend.
Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, so if anybody is watching this video and want to connect with Cheryl, can you tell people where are you based at again and how can they connect with you?
I'm based in Singapore, and I foresee being based here for a while. So you can find me on Instagram, and my handle is Sour Cherry Pilates.
Sour Cherry Pilates. I will put
Yeah.
that in different point in this video so you can find Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl, for jumping into a quick interview today.
Thank you, Wahn. It was a pleasure.
Yay. Thank you.